This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by WestHost, offering premium web hosting since 1998. Go to westhost.com/TYT for 25% off your order. So there's a couple in France who is facing an investigation because their 11-month-old baby died of pneumonia. Now, doctors say that the pneumonia was caused by vitamin deficiencies. The baby lacked vitamin A and B12. And the reason why the couple is being investigated now is because they decided to become vegans, and investigators think, or officials think, that since they became vegans, the breast milk, the mother's breast milk, did not have the proper nutrients to keep the baby healthy. Now, I have to note that the 11-month-old was only fed breast milk and nothing else, okay? This investigation makes sense, okay, because they're concerned that there was neglect involved, and they're concerned that the baby wasn't getting the proper nutrients. But if you really read into the story, they should really be investigated for something else. So it turns out that the couple did not follow the doctor's orders when they took the 9-month-old in for a checkup. The doctor noticed that the baby was underweight and was suffering bronchitis. So he basically told the couple, look, you should bring the baby into the hospital, we should figure out what's wrong with her, and, we can fix the problem. Well, the couple didn't believe in that, okay? The couple actually does not trust hospitals, they don't trust doctors, so they decided to cure the baby themselves using, holistic methods. So what they did is they treated their baby with cabbage poultices. I don't even know what that is, it doesn't sound safe. Mustard and camphor, and washed her with earth and clay instead of giving her regular baths. They thought that would they thought that would really help with her bronchitis and somehow help her gain the weight back.
All right, look, if the investigation was launched because they're vegan and they had no idea the kid had any health problems, I think that's outrageous. Breast milk for an 11-month-old that's the only thing you feed her, that's fine. And I wouldn't start an investigation just on those counts. But if it turns out these clowns of the earth believe that you can cure bronchitis by rubbing cabbage on a kid or mustard and etc., I don't know what they do with the mustard. I don't want to know what they do with the mustard, okay? Then obviously they have a pattern and a history of clownish behavior. And in this case, it cost their baby's life. And hence, the investigation is perfectly justified.
Yeah, I agree. The investigation is justified. And look, if you have a 9-month-old baby that's suffering from bronchitis and is underweight, listen to what the doctors are telling you, okay? Magic clay isn't going to do anything to save the baby. I understand people who are a little skeptical of doctors or a little skeptical of some of the prescriptions they might prescribe or some of the methods they might use to, make people better. But it's a 9-month-old baby, okay? You can't go around reading these books and deciding to be the doctor for the child. That's what they did. They would read different types of books and, they would basically diagnose the child themselves and treat the child with whatever the book said that they should do. That's crazy. Leave it up to the professionals. It's a baby. It's a baby. And you are not a doctor. They had an organic food business, okay? Owning an organic food business does not qualify you as someone that can treat a sick child.
All right, first of all, we have the quote of the day. It's a baby. It's a baby. Okay, second of all, look, I have a 9-month-old, exactly. And if he had bronchitis, I would be in a panic. And if somebody came to me and said, no, let me just rub some cabbage and mustard all over him, I cannot explain to you the degree to which the beating I would give that person. Okay? I said, get out of the way. Get. I got to get this kid to a hospital. You can take that cabbage and put it somewhere else. The idea that I'd be like, I have this ideology about organic foods, and if I just encase him in clay and rub cabbage on his head, he'll be fine. I'll be like, oh my God. I can't describe to you how much those people would have to step back if it was my kid. And for them to do that to their own kid, it's just crazy.
And at WestHost offers web hosting for 19 cents a day. You can't get cheaper. That's
right.
ridiculous. You could do web host transfers. Like you got a website, boom, transfer.
For free. You have 24/7 support.
60-day money-back guarantee. Well, then you literally can't lose. 25% off if you go to westhost.com/TYT. TYT.
You know what I think about that? I think West Host.
West Coast.